Hi everyone, Simon Keeling here with your flying weather outlook for the coming weekend and week ahead, brought to you exclusively by Flyer Magazine in association with weatherschool.co.uk. Thanks again for watching. Thursday 21st of April, and it looks as if it is going to be breezy for, well, just about everybody through the next few days. Should be mostly dry, but easterlies are always really messy airflows. I think we're in for a windy weekend, and particularly eastern areas of the country look like being pretty windy. There will be some showers around, broken cloud, mostly towards the south and the east. West is definitely best, but it will be gusty there as well. And as I say, this easterly flow continues well into next week, but it does ease off to some extent. Now, do you want to learn more about the weather and understand how it affects your flying and build your confidence as well in knowing that when you look at a forecast, you can trust that that's what the weather is likely to be when you get to your destination? If so, then you need to get yourself along to Aviation Weather School Part 1. And my next course is being held entirely online on the Saturday mornings of the 14th and 21st of May between 09:30 and 12:30 hours. This is perfect for you if you don't want to travel, or if it's quite a distance to travel to the courses in person. So it'd be great to see you there. I'll show you how you can plan up to 5 days ahead, how you can spot those weather windows as well, so you can get your aircraft, you know, when others can't. And like I say, just give you a really interesting day of flying weather. It takes you beyond the PPL, but from students all the way through to commercial pilots do the course, and everybody goes away learning something. So if you want to book your place now, go to weatherschool.co.uk. That's the page that you'll see. Come down to aviation, click on Aviation Weather School live online course, and you can find out more information about the course and book your place by just clicking on the link on the right hand side there. It'll be super to see you there on the Saturday mornings of the 14th and 21st of May. Okay then, here's how things shape up for today, for Thursday. You see the isobars quite close together, so a strong easterly wind across all parts of the country during the course of the day, particularly I think along these eastern coasts. Now the west won't escape because we'll get some fairly gusty winds there, but those winds, just to give you an idea, easterly probably coming in at around 15 to 20 knots for many, gusts of 25 to 30 knots in places, particularly in the east. Apart from those winds, and it will be flyable, but I'm just going to say marginal because of the wind strength. And I think we're looking at bases probably about 4,000 feet, tops at about 8,000 feet for most of us. On to Friday, again another windy day. The winds probably coming in around about 070 degrees, so still at an easterly, probably getting more east to northeasterly, speeds of around 20 knots for many, gusts again of 30, perhaps even 35 knots in the east. Some cloud around, some thicker cloud in southern areas. As I say, these easterlies always very scrappy, but they may just be thick enough to produce some outbreaks of showery rain. Base is about 3,000 feet, tops at about 10,000 feet. Further north, base is 4,000 feet, tops at around 8,000 feet. Now, again, I'm going to say marginal just because of the strength of the wind. Other conditions are looking okay, but that wind, I think, just leads us into marginal to non-VFR conditions. And then for Saturday, again, windy. You see here the isobars close together. Again, another area of cloud and bits and pieces of rain. Again, I'm going to have to say marginal to non-VFR because of that wind strength. I know that some will be more than happy with an easterly at sort of 20, gusting 30, 35 knots, but I think for most of us it's probably one that we like to avoid. It will be fairly turbulent as well through these days too. Those easterlies in an easterly area is always really scrappy across the UK. Across Scotland, marginal in the east, speeds here probably 15, gusting 25 knots, but towards the west, I think again gusting, but 12 to 15 knots, gusting 20, 25 knots. And the base is over western Scotland, 4,000 feet, tops at about 7,000 feet by then. Elsewhere, base is around 3,000 feet, tops about 9 to 10,000 feet. On to Sunday, and wind again is a bit of an issue, but not quite as strong as it has been. Going to be coming in more as an east-northeast to northeasterly, so around about 060, 050 degrees, something like that. Speeds typically back down to around 15 to 18 knots, gust around 25, 28 knots, may touch a 30 in the east. Could be some gustiness out west as well, but I'm tentatively going to go more with a flyable day. Broken cloud again, base is 3,000 feet, tops at around 7,000 feet. Maybe a little bit of rain we need to watch for in northeastern Scotland. Here, marginal conditions, bases around 2,000 to 3,000 feet. So potential for a better day on Sunday. Monday as well, you notice the isobars further apart, but what this does is allow some thicker cloud to get onto western coast. May bring some showery outbreaks of rain down here, brings us into marginal conditions just because of that rain, but I think in between it's probably going to be VFRable. 2,000 to 3,000 foot bases, tops about 8,000 feet. Further west, certainly more flyable with those lighter winds. Fair amount of cloud again, bases 3,000 feet, tops at around 8,000 feet. We just do need to be careful for 1 or 2 showers running through central England. On to Tuesday, lighter winds once more, looking at a better sort of day. Again, 1 or 2 showers developing, particularly across more southern areas. And again, across southern Scotland, I think, could be quite a showery area. In those showers, marginal conditions, bases of around 2,000 to 4,000 feet, tops at about 10,000 feet. Similarly for southern Scotland as well. But elsewhere, it is likely to be flyable with those winds lighter once again. And then finally getting into Wednesday, northeasterly flow once more, speeds probably by then of around 7 to 10 knots. 1 or 2 showers just breaking out across East Anglia, perhaps southern England, but most areas certainly look as if they are going to be enjoying a flyable day. As I say, just marginal at times in those showers off towards the east, but it's always that easterly that causes a little bit of turbulence. So even on the quieter wind days, you'd expect some light turbulence at times from that sort of setup. Okay, so wind is the story, and it's something that we do discuss at Aviation Weather School. So don't forget to go to weatherschool.co.uk, come down to aviation, click on Aviation Weather School live online course, and you can book your place now at my course on the Saturday mornings of the 14th and the 21st of May. It'd be super to see you there. Okay, I'll leave you with that for now. I'll see you with the flyer team at 7:30 tonight. But for now, whatever you're doing, thanks again for watching. Have a great and a safe flying weekend. Keep the sun shining, and bye for now.